Veld fires are sometimes caused by the improper disposal of household ash, but it can also be caused by natural occurrences such as lightning. Veld fires cause environmental degradation, pollution, loss of life and animals, and it can damage property and infrastructure, as well as plantations and pasture. The office of the Oshana governor thus saw it fit to act early and kick off with the Cross-Cutting Lines project to preserve grazing. They started in February with a series of meetings with the technical team from veld and stakeholders to see to it that grassland is preserved. Oshana Governor Elia Irimari says this project was put on hold since 2014 and animals usually suffer the consequences when grazing is destroyed by the blaze.
On the basis that, we ought to protect the grassland we have, given the experience of last year, the devastating drought we had, even where we are standing now last year, it was barren. There was nothing at all. And then at the beginning of the year, because since we experienced enough rainfall, equally also experiencing a lot of grassland. And we felt, no, it will be very good for us to be able to act quickly to preserve to preserve this grassland for our animals and for human resources, because this grassland can also be used in other way for traditional purpose in terms of house constructions and so on.
An awareness campaign to educate the masses about the danger of veld fires has also been introduced on radio, and regional councillors in Oshana are educating people in their respective communities to refrain from starting veld fires.
And I must mention it that, I'm very much grateful. We have traveled kilos and kilos, outside the capital of the region. And I'm happy with what I'm seeing, the progress, what I'm seeing, even though they are using tractors as we have seen them. It could have been ideal to us, to use graders. And we just were informed that the graders, most of the graders have been broken, and they are not around in the region. But anyhow, this effort is better than nothing, than the cost of having a devastated land as a result of veld fire.